Yes, it is one day ever since Samia Suluhu was sworn in as the president for a second term. And I tell you what, still there's demonstration in Tanzania. There are still new videos showing how Tanzanian people still have not given up, and they want to do away with Samia Suluhu. Now, without wasting no time, I want us to read a post on Twitter and read it carefully with me. Samia Suluhu Hassan, aka will be the first female leader to be tried and jailed for crimes against humanity. Mark this word. This is a post from Kanchori saying that Samia Suluhu will be the first female leader to be jailed by ICC. You see, I do believe Samia Suluhu probably does not know about ICC, because these are the cases ICC looks into. These are the cases ICC investigates. And it has happened before. I will give an example of Sudan, whereby Bashir was actually, this arrest warrant on his head, and he can't even go to America, because wherever he lands in America or other countries, he will be jailed on the spot. And the way I'm looking at this case of Samia Suluhu, I'm telling you what, that's where it's headed. You see, I went through some videos on Twitter, and I'm telling you what, you will be heartbroken. Imagine people are just taking their drinks in a restaurant, then police bumped in with live bullets and killed all of them. I saw a video. Unfortunately, I can't share the video with you, but I can refer you to Twitter. Go and search for it. You will see it. And I saw where young men at night were just chilling, talking. Then police came with live bullets instead of even arresting them. Yes, I just arrest them. But police came with live bullets and fired them. I mean, the situation in Tanzania is just alarming. I'm telling you. When you are not in Tanzania, you can't understand it. And the bitter pain is that the government itself is not even recognizing what it has done. The government is actually shifting blame, diverting the world's attention, saying that the people who are protesting were from Kenya and Uganda, they are foreigners. They are not Tanzanian. Just imagine. So how do you explain the millions protesting? How did they get to Tanzania? Now, Chadema, the party that Samia Suluhu really feared, the party that saw Samia jail its leader, Tundu Lissu, is actually presenting evidence to ICC. And they're saying that ICC should intervene in this matter. And they should question Samia Suluhu and our government. Yes, and because they have evidence of police brutality. And one of the things I see will actually corner Samia Suluhu, because herself, she said that our government will actually do everything to stop Mandaman, to stop the demonstration. So, the word everything here means the live bullets you saw. Yes, because that's what the government is doing. They're just shooting at people. Imagine shooting at the people who are just fighting for democracy, fighting for free and fair elections. Yes, it is just wrong. It is wrong. So Chadema say that they are going to ICC and they will present the case before the ICC. After which they will wait and see what will happen. But you see, when a president is in power, you see, they say when you're in power, you're actually blind. You can't see what's happening. Like, you're always untouchable, because wherever you go, you are the president. Wherever you walk, you see you have the securities, you make orders, you do everything. So you have the power because you're the president. But as soon as you leave power, that's when you will begin to realize that indeed you really messed up sometimes back. That's when you see arrest warrant that was issued on your head will be active. That's when you will realize even the people you are leading will be fighting you. That's when even the government officials, the people you appointed, will actually turn against you. So now Samia Suluhu will of course seem victorious because she has won, by the way. Yes, because she is not the president. She took off of office for 5 years and she'll be in power till 2030. But should ICC, continue pursuing this matter? Because now there's evidence, There's a strong evidence. Because one of the key evidence is that she caused violence. Why am I saying so? She jailed the opposition. Because jailing the opposition and prevent Tanzania from having a free and fair elections, that's already instigating violence. That's causing violence. So that's enough to actually put her behind bars. Because she'll be told, you are the ones who started all this. Why didn't you allow the opposition? Because the opposition had their supporters. Why couldn't you allow them to be at the ballot? Because it's the right for every citizen, or of every citizen, to actually participate in an election. Yes, and when your police use live bullets, because there's videos. So this is a very strong case, I'm telling you. It is a strong case that should it be pursued, it's going to be catastrophic to Samia's law. It will be just disastrous. Yes, but as per now, she can't see it because what she sees is power. But later on, she will realize that indeed she really did a bad thing to get that power. So Chadema is saying that the ICC prosecutor should come to Tanzania, go to Tanzania, and of course, should investigate and should make sure that Samia Suluhu is brought to book. That's what they're fighting for. And of course, even we saw other bodies like SADC saying that the election was a sham, and SADC called for Tanzania to have a fresh election. Yes, even USA itself castigated and said that Samia Suluhu did a bad thing. All leaders, except some few, that of course I will mention here, like Ruto and Museveni. And of course, we know why they were on our side. We know why, because how do you congratulate such a someone like Samia Suluhu? Okay, who did she win against? Who did she win against? Sorry, who? Okay, who was a formidable opponent? For example, in Kenya, I will say that William Ruto had a very powerful and formidable opponent by the name the late Raila Odinga, who was Samia's opponent. In fact, Samia Suluhu has never been in any election because she was just the vice president of Magufuli. Then, when Magufuli died, that's when she became the president. So she has never won any election, a free and fair election. Okay? So, anyway, that's what is happening now. And I think you need to stay tuned and, of course, subscribe so that we always meet here. You see, whenever you have these contents pertaining what's happening in our politics. Thank you, guys. And, of course, I see you soon in the next video. And just stay tuned and subscribe. Yes, I'm gone. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.